Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can convert sec of 309 to sec of an acute angle. So first things first, we need to understand what is sec. Sec is the same as sec of an angle is the same as 1 over cosine of an angle, right? And again, what is an acute angle? An acute angle is that angle that is in between 0 and 90 degrees. So any angle in between this range can be considered to be an acute angle. So to get from here, we need also to recall our basics of quadrants and which trigonometric ratios are positive and negative in which quadrant. And so that means we are going to draw quickly our circle to understand which one is which. So if you subdivide the circle into 4 equal parts, then each one 90 degrees, 90 degrees, you form what we refer to as the quadrant. So this, in the terms of naming, this is the first quadrant, this is the second, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. So in the first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive, and then in the second quadrant, only sign is positive, and then in the third only tan is positive, the rest are negatives, and then in the fourth only cos is positive, the rest are negative. So now when we are looking at this angle, we need to know in which quadrant does that angle fall. Okay, and then if it falls in which quadrant, is that trigonometric ratio positive or negative? And so to do that, we just need to recall that if we start measuring our angles from the horizontal, and so this is going to be 0 degrees going counterclockwise, and so that is going to be 90 degrees in terms of positive angles, and this is 180, this is 270, and then back here this is going to be 360. Okay, so we can see that the angle of interest is less than 360, but at the same time it's more than 270. So what does that mean? It simply means that our angle of 309 falls in the fourth quadrant. And so knowing that sec of 309 is the same as cosine of 309, and we know that cosine is positive within this quadrant, it means that we are going to come up again with a positive ratio. And so where does exactly 309 fall? So the idea is to just first of all draw a line and know which angle is which. And so we understand that if we move from the 0 axis and then rotate, this is 180, this is 270, and then let's assume our 309 stops there. So the idea is always going to be knowing what's this other angle that is remaining to go to the x-axis stop. So our angle of interest is going to be this angle. And so to do that, we are just going to make sure that we subtract from the 360 in order to know that angle. So which means that if I take a subtraction of this angle, this is going to give me 50, this is going to give me 51 degrees as the difference between these two angles. So what does that mean? It simply means that sec of 309 degrees is the same as sec of 51 degrees. So here we are not minding about any sign, whether but because it's already positive in that quadrant, and so this ends here. And so this is what we have. So we have expressed sine of a large angle into sine of an acute angle, since 51 falls within this category. Thank you so much for watching. So if you like these videos, please leave a comment, a like, and also do subscribe for more content.